Good evening, good morning, happy Wednesday. You're watching Purple Wednesdays, episode 6 of this new series.
Yes, we do not have any fancy jackets this week, but one thing we do have is a new guest presenter. Yes, as mentioned, we are joined by Stuart Alexander to fill in for Jill for the week. Stu, it's great to have you.
Delighted to be here, Bish. I do understand this is my big moment.
Yep, no pressure. Anyway, how did we get on to this week's sports scores?
So, starting us off this week, we had the men's tennis 1s and 2s, both with a win, and also our men's badminton team with a good week.
It was also a great week for our Gaelic football teams, with both the men's and women's first teams recording victories in their respective matches.
And a big well done to our men's hockey 1s, also progressing into the next round of the Conference Cup.
Big congratulations to the basketball first, who also won their match, which was very tightly contested, winning 55-50.
And last but definitely not least, our men's and women's football firsts both had good wins at home.
Apparently the third goal was quite good in the men's game.
Yeah, I can confirm it was good.
I'm sure it was. Anyway, speaking of which, we sent Gavin over to speak to Larkin of the men's team, who is an Instagram superstar.
Yes, I'm delighted to be joined by the RG first team top goal scorer, Larkin. Larky, pleasure to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me, Gavin.
No problem. As a first time guest on Purple Wednesdays, you've got to give us a fun fact about yourself.
I actually run a food-based Instagram account in my spare time.
Oh, I thought you might say that. We'll get to that in a bit, but first of all, talk RG football to me. It's been a great start to the season, hasn't it?
Top of the table by at least 2 points to Glasgow, so if we win our next few games, we should be in a great position to hopefully win it.
And it's kind of been built off last season, hasn't it? British Cup winners down in Nottingham. What do you think's been the secret to your success?
Well, I think we've obviously got a great coach in Phil. He knows what he's doing, he knows football extremely well. The facilities, we're really lucky to be able to play on Balmoral Stadium, Cole's new pitch. So that's helping us play the best standard of football that we can play. But to be honest with you, I think it is the team's diet. Yeah. Ever since I've started the Big Mac Eats account, I've implemented the boys that we need to eat healthy, stay healthy. A lot of chicken, a lot of chorizo in the diet, and we just take things from there.
I'm sure it is. So tell me a little bit about the account. How did you first start? How did it come about?
Well, it initially started as a bit of a joke. Didn't expect maybe like 40, 50 followers at the most. But ever since I started it, it's kind of taken off. I'm almost at 300 followers now, and for an account that I wasn't actually planning on doing a lot for, it's way better than I expected.
So it's nearly rivaling Purple Wednesdays, you think?
Maybe one day, a few more guest appearances and that might get me up there.
Right, so you've obviously had some of the football boys as guests. What has been the best meal cooked for you so far?
It's tricky. I've obviously had guys like Jack Stephen on, he made a great carbonara. Tommy Simpson made a good prawn dish, but personally it's been the meal that you and your flatmate Stu.
You're just saying that, Larky, you're just saying that.
I was sceptical, I must admit, seeing vegetables like courgettes and mushrooms getting thrown into lasagna, but it really was great. So.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, honestly, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, and
Thank you for having me.
If you've not followed the account already, make sure you follow RG Purple Wednesdays, and of course make sure you follow
Big Mac Eats.
That's it for now. Yes, you're watching everyone's favourite segment, you know the drill. I'm down here with Jordan from Netball. Jordan, thanks for coming on the show.
Pleasure.
What have you got in store for us?
So we have a netball drill. It's a shooting drill. It's a race against the clock. First team to score 21 goals in the quickest time. We have a mix of our bucks, 1s and 2s, shooting for us today. Okay, and joining the Purple Wednesdays team, we have got 2 of the netball girls, along with football president Stuart Alexander, rugby vice president Andrew O'Neill, and James Bishop. Best of luck.
Jordan, great job as always. Go on, do the honours. Who are the winners?
Obviously our shooters.
No, Jordan. Netball always the winners.
So I never knew you were so good at netball, Gavin.
What can I say? Best jack of all trades, master of none.
Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Thanks very much for watching.
Make sure you tweet us with thoughts on the episode using the hashtag Purple Wednesdays.
We look forward to seeing you in Attic tonight.
Bye.